Zack Snyder's vision and Joss Whedon's vision, like a grown man versus a male feminist, those are two visions that are not going to work. What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today, yes, we're talking about Superman. We're talking about the DCEU. We're talking about this Henry Cavill stuff that's going around. We're talking about the Michael B. Jordan rumors. We're going to talk about how, in my opinion, the DCEU is a complete and total disaster. I accept that there's going to be several people that will disagree with me. I know a lot of people in our community love Zack Snyder. I do too. I love Zack Snyder. I just don't love Zack Snyder's DCEU. I think Zack Snyder is awesome, and I like a lot of his movies. And I was really looking forward to Man of Steel, and I tried my best to like Man of Steel. I tried my damnedest because I was so hyped for that movie. And ultimately, Man of Steel was a good movie about an alien coming to Earth and trying to find his way within humanity. But it wasn't a Superman movie, and I will stand by that. Now, when I say I'm a Superman purist, I grew up on the Christopher Reeve Superman, you know, things like that. That's my type of Superman. I read a lot of the comics growing up, and the DCEU has done such a bad job of portraying Superman. Now, I think Henry Cavill has all the ability in the world to pull off a great Superman / Clark Kent. Unfortunately, the content that he's been given and the creative direction behind his casting has not been very good. And for that reason, unfortunately, Henry Cavill has suffered in this role, in my opinion. Now, moving forward, I think if Henry Cavill actually does leave, we don't know that. We've heard rumors that he's leaving. Then he did the Instagram video that was really weird. Leads me to believe that he's probably still there, but whatever. Moving forward, regardless as to what happens, I don't think Henry Cavill's career has been hurt. I think that his career is on the rise. He was really good in Mission Impossible Fallout, but I want to look bigger picture here. So I didn't like Man of Steel. I know Man of Steel it was a divisive movie, but the people that really love Man of Steel, they will stand by the movie, and I can appreciate that. It seems to me that the majority of people that really defend Man of Steel were not Superman fans. They always say, I've heard them say this so many times, that I didn't really like Superman. I didn't really relate to Superman until Man of Steel. And I'm like, well, that's good because you still didn't see Superman in Man of Steel. You saw an alien that dressed up like Superman, but it wasn't Superman. And so all through that movie, there's just, I'm not going to get into all my problems with that movie, but there's just a lot of problems in that movie that aggravate me. Amy Adams was terrible as Lois. There was no chemistry with Clark. There was no chemistry with Lois. The whole makeout scene at Ground Zero, the destroying of military equipment, letting Jonathan Kent die. Again, trying not to rehash all that. I did not like the movie. I like the stuff on Krypton. I like the first 45 minutes with the flashbacks, and that's about it. All right, so then we move into Batman v Superman. Batman v Superman was such a bad decision from the get-go. It should have never happened. Even as someone that didn't like Man of Steel, if that's where you're going to go, you should have had a Man of Steel 2 before you had Batman v Superman. But they were wanting to blow their wad trying not to be Marvel, that they did such a stupid thing by bringing Batman v Superman. And then you kill Superman at the end, and I'm supposed to feel something in that? I'm supposed to be upset about that? I got more emotion out of Yondu dying in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 than I did Superman dying, and I love Superman. Love Superman. But you spend a whole movie with Batman trying to kill Superman, and then in the end, I'm supposed to buy it when Bruce Wayne's like, I failed him in life. I won't fail him in death. Motherfucker, you've been trying to kill him for the past 2 hours. Like, you even had that passionate speech, you know, where you're just like, hey, it doesn't matter if there's a single ounce that he could be dangerous. We have to destroy him. Like, telling Alfred all this stuff, like, if there's even an ounce of possibility. You know, it's just like, what? You know, and then like reading, you know, the death of Superman, you know, back in the day, you know, when you had Funeral for a Friend, like I actually was emotionally attached to all of that, seeing the Justice League mourn the great Superman, you know, the world mourning the great Superman. In this one, the world hates Superman. They don't give a shit that he's dead, and he has no he has no allies. They don't care about him. So it just Batman v Superman was so bad. And don't step to me with that DLC version. Don't step to me with that ultimate cut. I know everybody loves to say, oh, the ultimate cut. The ultimate cut. No, the ultimate cut is simply 30 more minutes of shit that I didn't like. Why would I like that? I don't know. But then we go into Suicide Squad, a movie I actually kind of enjoyed, but it was not good. And it was not good for the universe. Then we had Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman was fantastic. I will stand by that. Gal Gadot proved me wrong. That movie proved me wrong. It was phenomenal. One of my top 10 all-time favorite comic book films, and I will defend that movie. Then we go into Justice League. Zack Snyder's vision and Joss Whedon's vision, like a grown man versus a male feminist, those are two visions that are not going to work. But Superman was at least it was a better interpretation of Superman than we got in Man of Steel and Batman v Superman. So I walked away from the movie. It's pretty happy because of how Superman was portrayed, but it still had so many problems. So we are at the point now where the DCEU needs to just go away. It needs to go away. They need to move on from it. And unfortunately, Henry Cavill will be collateral damage because I think that Henry Cavill has the potential to be a really good Superman. But you can't just completely change this up now. Like, you can't turn him into the Reeves Superman. They tried a few things in Justice League. The whole mouth thing was a big problem. The one person that survives in the thing I am presenting is Gal Gadot. Gal Gadot survives because Gal Gadot is Wonder Woman. She's fantastic. You cannot replace this woman as Wonder Woman. You can't do it. She is incredible. So you need to blow the whole thing up. You need to start over. Unfortunately, that means that great Wonder Woman movie will not be, I guess, canon in the reboot. However you want to word that, I don't know. But they just need to start over. They just need to start over. And then people on my live stream last night asked me what I would do, who would I cast as Batman, who would I cast as Superman, and I didn't really have any good answers, and I still don't. I just know that I wouldn't hate to see Henry Cavill come back, but it's just like, I mean, if it's going to be a reboot, it's going to be a reboot, but it just would seem weird that he would be like completely different, you know, and it would be the bright colors and the hopeful version, and Henry Cavill's already played the brooding, sad, you know, version of Superman. I just don't see how that works, you know what I mean? But on the live stream, I said that, yeah, I'd bring Bale back. And that would probably create a lot more problems than answers, to be honest, you know, because that would bring Nolan's verse back into it. Nolan's verse is very grounded in reality. So, again, I didn't have a good answer, and I still don't. I just know that what they're doing is not working. We've heard all of the rumors. Ben Affleck he's going to direct and produce and write and star and bring water to the cast for this Batman movie. He's going to do it all. And then all of a sudden, okay, he's not going to direct. Okay, but he's still going to star in it. Okay, well, Matt Reeves is going to take over. Okay, well, Matt Reeves may make a Batman movie without Ben Affleck. Okay, well, Ben Affleck maybe doesn't want to be Batman. Okay, well, Ben Affleck is in rehab. Okay, well, no, Ben Affleck is back. Oh, no, Ben Affleck's script was amazing, even though it didn't happen. Oh, now Kit Harington, who's Jon Snow from Game of Thrones, is rumored to play Batman. It's so bad. You know what I mean? Like, there's no clarity. There's no plan. It is really bad. And now we're getting rumors of a Michael B. Jordan being considered for Superman. I mean, come on. I said this last night in a live stream. Marvel started their cinematic universe with B-rate characters. Iron Man was not an A-list character until Robert Downey Jr. took on that role, and Iron Man 1 came out and became a box office juggernaut. And I still don't think Iron Man will be a A-list character once Robert Downey Jr. walks away from it. But the point is Thor, not really A-list. Captain America, not really A-list. You know, Hulk, I mean, in terms of people knowing who the Hulk is, yes, but Hulk's never been Superman or Batman or Spider-Man. Those are the three. You know, you want to put Wolverine in there maybe, but Marvel started their universe with B characters, and they've built it into the most successful thing we've ever seen in cinema, you know, outside of probably Star Wars. But if you want to look at the longevity and the continuity and everything in terms of, you know, number of films, I mean, the MCU is second to none. And they did this with B characters. WB, Warner Brothers, you have Batman and Superman, the two characters that every single person on the planet knows these names. They know their symbols. They know their logos. They are, through the world over, everyone knows these characters. And you can't produce a cinematic universe that can compete with Marvel built with B-rate characters. That's a problem. So, again, just to recap, I know a lot of you aren't going to like what I have to say, but my pitch here is to end the DCEU as it stands, and you only can keep Gal Gadot because she's the only part of this universe that has not been tainted with the garbage that they've given us. And Henry Cavill will unfortunately be collateral damage, but that's just my idea. My prediction is based on Henry Cavill's video. I think he's going to stay on as Superman. I don't think he's going anywhere. If you haven't, you can check it out. I'm not going to play it here, but if you want to, check it out and see what you think for yourself. Basically, he's sitting there with music playing, and he's just looking into the camera, and then he slowly lifts up a Superman action figure, and that's it. So I don't think he would do that if he was going anywhere. So I think he's going to return. So anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Welcome to all our new subscribers, and you guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.